up, everybody? It's Michael Penguinos007 here today for another video. I'm here today with my good old buddy.
JonTron.
And we're here today for Pro Gamer Compounds. Is it like drugs or is it houses? We find out in this episode. It's gonna be houses. Yep.
You there, you cheeky bastard! I see your spying eye. Don't be coy. Come in and make yourself useful. Some people enjoy their privacy, like me, while other people get into other people's private information, like you. Hold still. Which is why I'm very excited to have NordVPN.
Damn you!
Risk sponsor on. Pro gaming. When I was a boy, pro gaming was about high scores, crashing bandicoots, and LAN parties. Esport, live stream, the Enderman? I don't know what any of those words mean, but if I did, I can guarantee you they'd make me shove your head in the nearest locker. Teabagging used to mean something when it was done in person, god damn it. It ain't the same anymore. Now all the kids want to do is hang out and stream together in massive, concrete gamer compounds. You don't need to stream it. Just tell me when it's happening.
I reckon you got fucking game up place so big.
You hippies never change. And what's with the compound thing? Seriously, like what is with that? I'm weirded out by that. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, Gen Z, but literally nothing good ever happened in a compound. Waco, FLDS Church, Sucrose. Excuse me, I'm gonna go game the way God intended.
Double kill.
Oh yeah,
triple kill,
that's old school.
Kilimanjaro.
Okay, let's be real though. What is with this gamer compound trend anyway? I've heard about the gamer house, but the gamer compound is new. Originally, I heard about this phenomenon from some strange internet mule character. I can't quite remember his name. What is it, like Donkey Donuts or something like that? He made a pretty killer video on the subject, which you should definitely watch, by the way. But even he didn't know how deep this facility went. That's right, this thing goes straight down to the Earth's core, okay? We're talking bunkers of G fuel and low testosterone. But before we get into the more crazy stuff, let's ground ourselves, no pun intended, and look at the video that started the entire trend. That's right, I'm talking about we built the best gaming facility in the world. $1 million tour. It's a classic. Just $1 million though? I mean, everyone's got that laying around these days. Like this is normal and boring. So I don't know. It's not that impressive. Just play the video.
YouTube, how the fuck you doing? Hey guys, Nate Shot. Today I'm bringing a brand new video. This is the most excited I have ever been.
No way.
In our company's history.
Okay, well, all right. Which started precisely exactly when I pulled up right there to that curb. So basically, it's all downhill from here.
What we're going to do is elevate all facets of our business. Content, apparel, and esports.
I got that business model off WikiHow, and I really hope it works, otherwise I've got some serious explaining to do to my mom. So as you can see on the title of the YouTube video, it says $1 million tour, but apparently that was just relating to the tour alone, because the actual grand total of the budget was $35 million. And personally, I think they could have, done the tour for a little cheaper, but hey, you know how the business world is, write-offs. Gotta have that Asian fusion with the coworkers.
And that's why I'm so excited to welcome you all to the 100 Thieves Cash App compound. Let's go take a look.
Cash App?
Ooh, embarrassing. Too low of a gamer score to get in? I was telling you, you should have been more careful when you were just openly criticizing Bill Gates for buying up all that farmland for some reason. I'm just saying it's going to be a lot of Microsoft Office Suite subscriptions you're going to have to purchase before you can get that score back up.
Come on in.
Life is not fair!
For the first time ever, it brings me so much joy to start this tour at our wonderful...
She's like, oh, I have a dumbass boss. Yeah.
Foyer, or foyer, however you want to say it.
And she's like, cringe. Ah!
Most of us just say foyer. Look, I'm just saying, it's up to you if you want to be dropping the hard R.
We have the lovely Jess here, our operations manager at 100 Thieves. Right behind her, we have the 100 Thieves D-Boss branding smack dab in the middle of the wall, hits you right in the face as soon as you walk in.
That's an unfounded claim. Really, at best, I'm giving you that center left.
Jess, how you doing?
Good. Like your usual.
I would love the usual. I'm so glad you asked.
I'm so glad. I'm not mad. I'm just happy I'm getting the usual. You didn't make a mistake.
All right, thank you.
Some poor interns just down there pushing that up, aren't they? That doesn't look mechanical to me. That looked like someone's hand unwillingly forced it out. In fact, I think I even saw a couple fingers come up in the shot there.
Let's go say hello.
Whoa.
There's nothing more gamer than a fixed rate mortgage. Trust me,
Yeah.
I played Worms 2 in 1998. Yeah, that's gamer. Sorry to tell you.
Oh, Nate Shot, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good.
But
How was
they summoned people. It was empty. They summoned people in here.
the boot camp?
Copenhagen was great, but I'm focusing on the now. This compound, I've been all around the world. This place is insane.
Yeah, trust me, and I've seen everything. I was just literally standing outside Amalienborg Palace, and are you telling me this hunk of junk is better than Rocket Mortgage themed Hell Cube?
Themed
Coming
Hell
from
Cube?
somebody who sounds like they've not been everywhere.
And we have 2 players that I'm so glad have returned back to 100 Thieves. Meteos and Someday are back! Hello.
Please, sir, don't hurt me. I'm unfamiliar with the area. I pose no threat to you. I carry no weapon.
Hey, Nate Shot.
We gonna win some matches this year?
All of them.
Oh,
Jungler.
I wasn't expecting that, but
Every
League.
I'll watch some
he's a
YouTube
League
videos.
gamer. Oof.
single
you
one.
just made a promise to me.
And
It's
clearly
the
I made a
only game you
mistake by
guys play.
doing that, but it's not my problem. And you may have noticed my stance has widened and my demeanor has changed. That's on account of your mouth writing checks your ass can't cash. You're genuinely in danger.
Someday, you have no idea how many hot dogs I'm gonna get you this year.
Yeah, great. That's insane. What I'm saying
I
is
want
clearly
some
insane.
raw.
And I don't know why I
Burger.
would say something like
I want
that to
something
no
else besides
context.
hot
But you know what?
dogs.
That's all right. Let me hit that hot
Hamburger.
dog hole for you someday. Yo, you want some ketchup on that too? Don't worry, man. We got you covered. You can have as
I
many of
don't
those as
know
you want.
why-
What do you think exactly we're doing with that $35 million? You think I'm not gonna build you a hot dog hole?
Hot
Someday.
dog, Wiener hole? Wiener hole!
This is Cash App, Rocket Mortgage, Liberty Mutual, Hot Pocket, Crust Pocket, Pocket Hocket. This is Los Angeles, baby.
And now we're moving on to the boardroom. This is where the best and brightest at 100 Thieves talk about how we're gonna elevate this company day in and day out. What are you guys up to? Hello.
Every door.
What's up?
Is this just real? I feel like we really genuinely shouldn't be here and this was not part of the script. Okay, you can't just be casually strolling into a
He's like opening up the boss door. Da 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 da.
board of directors meeting, white
Board
knuckle,
of directors, boss
sugar-free
now.
Red Bull and expect a standing ovation for Christ's sakes.
What are you guys doing?
We're waiting for John.
You waiting for John?
Yep.
He's late?
Yep.
Again?
That's all
As
means.
usual.
Oh my God! I'm so sorry.
Get
I'm
it.
late. There was something
He's
severely
there.
wrong with the hot dog piping system. Oh, Nate Shot, what's up, man? It's good to see you. Y'all want a dog?
I'm gonna have to talk to him
Yo,
about that.
Nate, where you going? So basically, after this, he takes us through the rest of the facility, shows us some of his prisoners, and he realizes no one has any
That's a
idea what they're
prison.
doing or has ever heard the two words business and model next to each other before.
You could bring your laptop and maybe work on a spreadsheet or a new presentation.
Spreadsheets, huh? Great.
And the rest is pretty much history. And look, if that's where things ended, everything would have been just fine. But this is the highly competitive e-sporting world after all, so it was only a matter of time really until someone else would up the ante, and it happened like 2 months later with the aid of $50 million fucking dollars. Who is it that's giving these banknotes out like candy to anyone and everyone who's got the startup equivalent of just shooting in the dark? Because, can I get that guy's number? But look, I don't need your charity, okay? I've got $50 million laying around the house just like any normal person, so I could build
Big
a
pillow.
stupid gamer compound if I wanted to. Okay, it's just I'm saving it for more important stuff like imminent hyperinflation. Okay, let's see what you got. The most expensive gaming facility in the world. First look at
Stack
TSM's $50 million esports center. Better have at least Red Bull
What does
coconut flavor or I
TSM
rage.
mean?
25,000.
Yeah, it's a gaming company. Like you got like FaZe, Cloud9, TSM.
Yeah, what the TSM is an
I have
acronym.
no
What
idea
does
what
that
it
stand for?
stands for? But I knew was it Myth was the TSM Myth.
Square feet.
Watch parties, tailgates, LAN parties, events here.
I'm talking real big, baby.
Okay, all right, I like it so far. Very spacious, looks fancy. Lots of room for gaming and energy drink type activities.
The largest esports game facility in the West. This space is really going to change it up.
Okay, I'm paying attention. This one looks at least 4 times the size of the last one. I'm sold, guys. What are we changing up? What's different? It's not built.
Warehouse.
That's what's different.
What?
That's the change. This is the most expensive gaming facility yet to exist. Don't you think you could have, like, finished at least the first room or something, just as a proof of concept for the audience? At the minimum, if you were gonna go with this much hype on the thing, I don't know. And maybe if it's not done yet, you'd be better off just sticking to walking around the outside of it, showing off the gigantic spray-painted TSM logo you commissioned by Banksy's aunt once removed, or whatever matters to you cretins.
Here we are at the front entrance. Let's go inside.
Come along.
Can you really call it an entrance when the whole thing is basically entrances all the way around? That's right, that compound's as porous as a sponge, Lena.
So here we're gonna have a reception area with a giant TSM logo hanging up there. And on this side, we're gonna have, a nice waiting area for our fans, sponsors, whoever wants to come in.
By the time...
Yeah, why do the video if it's not fucking finished? That's the shittiest thing I've ever heard.
that happens, the
you need
asbestos
more
pile
revenue
is probably
to
going to
make
be
the
gone. We heard that causes cancer, and that is not consistent with our company values.
And then over here, we're gonna have a...
That's not asbestos, that's fiberglass.
What?
Do you not know the difference?
What?
You know what fiberglass is, right?
Not much.
It's the shit you put in the walls to keep the insulation.
I actually never seen asbestos before, so I don't know what it looks like.
Asbestos is like the shit that's in the ceiling, isn't it? I don't know what the
I
fuck
think
it
so.
really is, but I
Yeah.
don't think asbestos is fiberglass.
That pink stuff, that's fiber.
Ma'am, you need a hard hat to be in this area?
From TSM's
Ma'am, excuse me, this is serious?
Bonk.
Ma'am, is she for real? My
Bonk.
ass is on the line for this, so if you, I'm just gonna hold it here for you if you won't wear it.
As you can tell. But when it's done, the interior is gonna be painted in black and white, our team colors, with really cool brand new LED lighting and glass walls all around.
Placeholder. I love it. It sounds so sophisticated.
Why would you
Dare I
waste
say
the effort?
Exotic. You know what else I think might be placeholder? I better not say. You seem like good kids.
When you're competing at the highest level, there's a lot of stress constantly, and
So that's why the mass graves are there to remind you of like,
Fucking hell.
Definitely a grave.
what happens when you don't win and stuff. I don't know. It's kind of messed up, but it's what the board of directors wanted. So
we decided to add a sensory deprivation tank. So
Myth is right here, like saying, like, I don't fucking know. I'm just here. I got paid to do this. I don't want to be.
we're
here.
gonna
like
have
do
a
it.
float tank right there. So if you come on in,
A what?
a float tank. Have you ever been in one?
No.
So it's just like a pod. You go inside, you're floating, and you just go inside and you meditate to like clear your mind.
wait, what? You're telling me all I needed to get my KDR up on Fortnite was an egg with water in it? Or maybe you're implying I need a wash? I don't know. All I do know is count me in. Where do you even get one of these? Let's try the tried and true Alibaba, okay? Sensory deprivation tank. Yeah, okay, you can get them on Alibaba. I'm not paying $5,000 for a bath with a lid. Why can I even buy this on Alibaba? And why do I feel like I really shouldn't be able to buy this on Alibaba?
What's
Who brings
Alibaba?
this to me if I were to buy this right now?
Alibaba.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy this just to find out.
So like with all this space, 25,000 square feet. That's the largest in the West, largest esports game.
You know what, guys? Why don't you just call me up when it's done, huh? Show, not tell.
Yeah.
That's what I always say. Let's move on to the next one on our list. Now listen, if you weren't fully impressed by that literal landfill just then, the Dutch got you covered with their fancy new Team Liquid Alienware compound.
Ooh.
Now, I promised myself I would never mention the Dutch again, but these guys just keep cropping up. This time in Utrecht. Utrecht? How do you even say this?
Utrecht.
How to pronounce Utrecht? Okay.
Utrecht?
Utrecht.
Utrecht. Wait,
Utrecht.
They can't be right. Oh, we're on the American pronunciation. Let's switch to the Dutch
Skip that one.
the British pronunciation.
Utrecht.
I feel
Okay.
so cultured. There's just no way. I'm learning. Utrecht. Utrecht. There's no replacement for being worldly. Give me a Dutch guy saying Utrecht for God's sake. How do you say it? I know it's not that.
Utrecht.
Utrecht!
That's it. That's the one. That's the official pronunciation. Sorry, Netherlands. Gonna have to update your lexicon.
Hey everyone, it's Mike from Team Liquid, and today we're going to check out the Alienware training facility in EU. So right now, we're in the entrance. The other thing on the other side of the entrance hallway is one of my favorite rooms because it holds a lot of magic and relevance to an organization like ours, which is our Dell Technologies server room.
Oh man, that takes me right back. In fact, you know, I've got my own box of relevance right here. Now let's see what we can find in it, huh? We've got Doom shareware disk, RAM stick, and wait, sorry, is that VGA cable?
Oh.
Sorry, I don't like getting sentimental on camera.
And what you need in every office is your front desk and the smile behind the front desk. Hello, Laura, how are you?
Doing good, how are you?
Now, it looks like there's a little hole here.
Wow, what's that, dude? Can I put my hand in it? Is it gonna be like a spaghetti trap that scares me, makes me think it's spiders? Oh wow, I can feel your leg through here. Gucci, Gucci. Wanna see my server room?
Oh, right. Okay, we're not that fancy.
What's with the cans of energy drink coming out of all the desk holes in these friggin' tour videos? Is the secret sauce to be holding onto the can? Is that what it is? Is that what you gotta do? Because I'm all for it. That's what you, is this, would you trust me more like this? Is that the more trustworthy, John? If I do that? Does that soothe you? That soothe you? Does that put you in a trance? Look up here. Is your wallet loosening? Shit.
Right next to the kitchen and dining hall area is the Team Liquid Player Lounge, and this is a place to chill, play ping pong, but also, if you need something from our chef...
Listen, do you want a place to shit or not? I know you do. I see that G Fuel you're all drinking. Smells like death coming out of you. What do you want, the goddamn PewDiePie flavor or something? Okay, just leave me alone!
You get it. Next to the player lounge is the player hallway, which...
Sorry, did you say the player hallway? My dude, it's not that serious. You don't need to theme the hallway. Not everything needs to be themed.
Shout out to Elgato for giving us everything that we need in these streamer pods for going live on Twitch and Huya.
Listen, man, no streamer is gonna use that computer. Okay, you wanna know how I know? I'll show you how I know. Might be a little distracting for the audience. You wanna know how I got this beast purring? Oh yeah, that's File Explorer, baby.
Wait, so he has one?
Yes, and this is it running File Explorer. It's actually playing
Wait
the
till you hear
game.
when you boot up Minecraft.
What you'll see is coach and manager on your left, and then room for 5 players to scrim. We've thought of everything here.
We thought of everything. Like making it impossible to plug anything into a USB port without bumping your shin and or skinning your knees. We thought of everything.
And one of my favorite areas is the war rooms or the call rooms that we have. They're all Marvel themed for the first time. So we have Captain America, Doctor Strange, and Venom.
I'm not sure why that was what he picked as his favorite room. You know, I wouldn't have picked that one myself, but you know, I'm just saying because there was a dying man in it. So that's why I wouldn't have picked it, but he didn't even try to help that dying man. So, today you've seen the kind of things money can buy you in this world, huh? But have you seen this? No! Your eyes do not deceive you! That is, indeed, at the very least, 50,000 groats! A groat being 4 pence a piece, of course, and what with the average medieval laborer making 2 pence a day, you can imagine the kind of personal fortress 50,000 groats might build a man. What do you mean a company called NRG already built a gamer castle? I've had this planned for like 6 months. Yeah! I literally just showed everybody the groats. Oh, I'm gonna look like a fool! So yeah, you heard that right. Self-described professional gaming and entertainment company NRG has done the only thing fit for a true king of industry and gone and built a literal gamer castle. More well known among the local peasantry, of course, by its colloquial name, the NRG Hot Pockets Castle in downtown LA. Because hell is no longer a place only accessible after death. Let's have a look. Wait a minute, why are they sponsored by the National Guard? Is this an offshoot of that one time the army tried to like recruit kids on Twitch and publicly said shit like ooh-woo? Because hell is no longer a place only accessible after death? This fortress is under federal jurisdiction, okay? The general's watching over this place too, so if you even think of crossing that moat, you're not just gonna get the best car insurance rates in town, buddy. You're gonna get scalding oil.
Gentlemen, I've gathered you guys here today in this room where a lot of big announcements have been made. But now it's time to announce what's on the outside of this room. Because outside of this room
is a hallway with a big mound of shit right in the middle of it. I checked it, and it's fresh, and it wasn't there when I left yesterday. I'm not trying to press anyone, but I'm just saying, if it disappears by the end of the day, it's water under the drawbridge, and we can all move on.
Is a 20,000 square foot gaming fantasy factory.
Oh, And that too. Sorry, my bad. Should have probably mentioned that first. But I mean, it's right outside this room, so if you came in and you didn't see it, I think we have bigger problems.
I'm talking about a castle.
Sorry, did I say castle? Slip of the tongue. I meant a bunch of shit I bought from a Chuck E. Cheese that was going out of business that I put inside a big room.
Welcome to the Energy Castle, a creative studio made specifically for the creation of over-the-top and viral content. Like the Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory of Gaming or Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, but for gaming.
Basically just like whatever combination of words will make you listen to me, but for gaming.
Gaming.
This was a space designed for one specific team. It's really not even just designed for NRG.
Really, at this point, as far as I'm concerned, if you're paying the entrance fee, I'm looking the other way. I am in debt to a lot of dangerous people.
And speaking of your favorite players, we got Clicks right here. What's good, Clicks? What is your first impression of the castle?
First impression is it's incredible.
The castle's great. I would just, if you could just buy like one more microphone.
You can buy this, but you can't buy a better mic.
Like, you came and asked me the question, so.
This is one of the first things you actually see when you walk into the castle. Here's the gate right here. You walk in and there's this TV wall with all these old TVs playing basically your best clips.
No, that looks like shit. That's bad. Yeah, no, I wouldn't have done that.
Well, what a saturation.
That looks like shit.
We put this wall of old gaming consoles next to it. It's called the Every Console Ever wall.
We're still working on the name. Like, I think it's pretty cool. It's got a good ring to it, but yeah, we might be missing like a Wonder Swan color or some other stuff, but there's at least like 3 Nintendos on
here. You don't have any of them.
We also got these dope chairs. They were created by these same people who made the voice chairs.
Or at least that's what the guy I met at the McDonald's from the Craigslist ad said. They're dope and all, don't get me wrong, but I kind of feel like they phoned it in if you compare it to the real chairs from the voice. Ha ha. No, that's cool though.
They swivel back and forth just like in the show. They're just the Lazy Boy gamer version.
Yeah, we got scammed. I'm just gonna admit it right here on the camera. We got scammed big time. This is literally, it's just literally from lazyboy.com. It's a lazy boy on a fucking Lazy Susan. I got the Lazy Boy on the Lazy Susan. Lazy Boy, Lazy Susan. Yeah! I got the Lazy Boy on the Lazy Susan.
All right, guys, and right here we have the $1 million double-decker gaming couch.
$7,000 hot dog sofa.
Let's go.
$100,000 Harambe-shaped hot Cheeto. The list of all the other things we could have done with that money.
Here we have a temple. This was imported straight from India. I really feel like this thing gives a lot of soul to this space.
Sorry, what'd you say? You said that's a what now? Temple from India? You're saying? You said that?
Why?
Why? That's what you said?
How much of it is in there?
Walk through these doors, you are entered into a more chill outdoor area to kind of hang out.
Go back! Go back to the temple. That's the one thing I want you to stay on. And he's gone. Where do you even buy an Indian temple? Wish.com? Oh, but don't worry, we're in the blue room. You know, just whiz right past that piece of ancient human history and, you know, because have you seen our blue room? Spared no expense. It's blue, baby. Blue is back. I'm blue, dabu-dee, dabu-die. I wanna die.
Gaming content.
Do.
The fuck?
I don't know.
Alright, JonTron, you've disappointed me again.
When the castle is just a one room. Ugh.
When the castle be one room.
Oh, fuck's the keypad.